And you know what that means. That's right, it's time for yet another edition of Sip and Snack. And you're probably going to ask me right now, you're seeing all these energy drinks out there. You're like, oh, and where's the food? Well, you know what? The next couple days are for you guys and girls out there. And all points in between that want to see me try food on camera because we're about to get into some snacks. Why? Because it felt like it was the right time. So there is the Space Dunk Oreos, which I'll just get right into it, that I didn't try on camera. Why? Because they're basically just Oreos with popping candy, and I have tried them. They're fine, but they're just a gimmick. So needless to say, it's not Sip and Snack worthy. And like back in the day when I had the chance to try the Lady Gaga Oreos, needless to say, didn't do those because basically they were just different colorizations of regular Oreos. So I'm like, it takes a minute to be able to actually get content. Now, one thing I did notice when I did Oreos is the fact that Oreo is also going to be something that's going to be coming up a lot on Sip and Snack throughout the years, and it has come up throughout the years because there's always new Oreos on the market. So much so that Coke actually partners with Oreo for later this year, and there's going to be a Coca-Cola Creations Oreo flavor combination of some sort, which is coming out around my birthday this year. So yes, that's going to happen one way or another. But that's why we come to the fact that Oreo is always going to be a big flavor here on Popcast Network, and deservingly so, because Oreo is a great brand and a brand that I've continued to enjoy throughout the years. Also, another brand that I've enjoyed throughout the years is the greatest television show of all time. Don't at me, don't care. That's Seinfeld. And the fact that Seinfeld had a very famous episode involving the fact that Jerry consumed a very fateful black and white cookie and broke his many, many, many year-long vomit streak. So, Oreo decided they wanted to get on top of that, and they created a black and white cookie variation of their Oreo. So, that's the reason why we're here. I will not be Jerry Seinfeld for this video, even though I am in almost all forms of shapes and sizes. Then again, if you look at it, I have characterizations of all of the Seinfeld characters, even Elaine. When it comes down to it, all the main core of Seinfeld I have a lot in common with, and not in common with, obviously. The George Costanza thing jumps out at me immediately, but maybe not so much now. I'm not as bizarre as Cosmo Kramer, but I do have some quirks here and there. And yeah, I can be just as brutal as Jerry sometimes, just depending on where I am at the time, and I can be just as carefree as Elaine, depending on how you catch me. I have David Puddy in me, I have Newman in me, I have Kenny Bania in me. I mean, at the end of the day, even the Soup Nazi in some way, shape, or form, I can be compared to a lot of Seinfeld characters because that's just how it is. I know it's a really, really weird way to get to this video, but it makes sense because of the fact that the black and white cookie was a famous Seinfeld episode. Oreo has a black and white cookie variant, so now we're going to try it here on Sip and Snack. So it is a vanilla cookie here. It's got the black and white cream, limited edition, so with Oreo, you never know what that actually means at this point. If you have 2 cookies, that's going to get you 140 calories. There's 7 grams of fat, there's 2 grams of saturated fat, no transitional fat, and no cholesterol. That's good. 95 milligrams of sodium. It's got 20 carbohydrates, 20 grams, that is. And it's got no dietary fibers, but it does include 11 grams of total sugars and added sugars, 1 gram of protein, and it has no vitamin D, which means no micrograms of vitamin D. It has no milligrams of calcium. It's got 0.8 milligrams of iron, and it's got 20 milligrams of potassium. We're going to try it here on camera. Open it up here. So if you look at it immediately, vanilla cookie. If you open it up here, you see very heavy. It's weird. It's very heavy on the regular vanilla cream, but it does have the chocolate cream as well. So we're going to try it, see if obviously we're not going to have a Seinfeld episode here because I don't think I'm breaking a vomit streak here because of the fact. Sorry, AJ. Thing is, trigger warning to my best friend, but don't worry about that. It's not going to happen. But he knows the Seinfeld episode, obviously one of the ones that it's still hilarious because you never have to see anything. It's just alluded to, and obviously when he eats the black and white cookie, life changes. So we're going to try it here on camera and see what it tastes like. Literally, this video is all just me talking about Seinfeld for like 3 minutes, so yes. Oh, and Lore, I love it. Hopefully by this time this video comes out, speaking of lore, I do want to give a shout out to Matt Pat. Thank you to Matthew Patrick for your food theory videos. I've greatly enjoyed them and watching your content. I'll continue to patronize your various theorist channels. So yeah, wanted to shout that out when I brought up the word lore, so I will. So, but hey, that's just a theory. No, it's not. It's not a theory. It's a shoot. So let's try it and see what it tastes like. It's weird that the vanilla Oreos, to me, always taste a lot like generic Oreos, like Oreo knockoffs. Like ones you'd find in a regular grocery store. I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but it's like, they have variants that exist that are like, not Oreos, but knockoff Oreos. At least taste like to me. And I really don't taste the cream very much here. So we're going to go ahead and just do this. It's not, nothing's jumping out at me. These are super basic. Super basic. Oh my God. Basic doesn't mean bad. It just means there's nothing to them. They're just regular Oreos with chocolate and vanilla cream. That's what a black and white cookie is. So it doesn't taste like a black and white cookie. I'd call it a letdown, but I can't really say that because it's exactly in the name. It's just a generic black and white cookie. That's fine. A little bit better when you get to the end of it. Tastes the cream a little bit more like the chocolate cream tastes better when it mixes with vanilla cream. Takes a while to get to it, but it's fine. Nothing to write home about. Yeah, Oreo, I'm curious to see what you're going to do next. And it'll obviously be on this channel when you do it. That being said, if you want to help spread the word about Popcast Network, click like on the video. And you can also leave comments. You can slap that notification bell and let us know that you like our content. So get it out there so more eyes can get on top of these Sip and Snack videos. You can check these out and the plethora of the various other content here on Popcast Network. If you have any ideas for Sip and Snack or Versus and the other regular segments on the network, feel free to shoot me an email, sirowandisney@gmail.com. In the meantime, I want to thank you guys and girls out there for watching. Until tomorrow, boys and girls, that's all I got to say about that.